All right, and good morning. It is Monday, September the 9th, 2019, and we are in our market analysis and just kind of taking a look at kind of the overall plan for the week. As you can see, we've broken out of this bear flag. We didn't break down like I kind of thought that we would. We did move up out of this level. We had a doji candle on Friday right here, and so I think that that's worth noting. However, we are gapping up. You can see here 299.20 is where we are at pre-market. Okay, so as we take a look at this, we have seen 4 straight days of pretty significant gains from 289.26 at the bottom all the way to at the top, basically 299, and we're above 299 now. So what I think a couple of things probably need to happen. We need to fill this gap. If you actually go back and look at the ticker, this candle is incorrect. I'm not quite sure why Thinkorswim is showing that this wick is so long. The ticker actually does not show, the tape does not show that we ever saw a 294 print. We saw a print just barely below, but this was a much stronger candle than perhaps this gives us, leads us to believe. So here, I think a couple of things need to happen. I think this gap needs to fill, right? So this gap needs to fill. We are up here at this pivot in this 298.75 area. Okay, I think that if this area holds, right, this 298.75 area holds, then I think we see movement into all-time highs. Okay, where we'll push through there if this pivot holds early this week, and then we'll push into all-time highs right here at 302.23. If we break and hold that, then I see us moving into the 305 area. The 305 area up here. If this 298.75 doesn't hold, then I could see us moving back down into this gap area, right, to see whether or not this is a legitimate breakout. I do think this gap needs to fill before we see that next push higher. So that's kind of be what I'm looking at, this 298.75 area. If we don't hold that, then I see us retracing back, filling this gap, and then if that doesn't hold, potentially moving into this area right here. If it does hold, then I see us pushing into all-time highs, and if that breaks and holds, then into this area where we are looking at, really looking at this what would be around the Fibonacci extension area. Okay, so that's what I'm kind of looking at right here for the S&P 500. Here in the VIX, which is always one of our most important, we are solely in this in the box where we're aggressive, and so we would need a pop in volatility too for us to see this next move down, or if we stay in this area, then we're going to see a move up. Okay, so that's kind of looking at the macro level. We're going to see similar things in the Qs, right? Basically, we're looking at the exact same charts. The diamonds, the only one that's a little bit different is the IWM, but even that is gapping up a little here. So we're going to watch these areas just to see kind of what happens moving forward in through these areas. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at in regards to the overall market. Really looking at this here. Okay, so that's the kind of the macro level here. Let's get in and take a look at our portfolio in another video and kind of think about the game plan moving into this week for some individual securities.